Hi there, my name is Amelia Pfeiffer and I am a Pennsylvania school counselor at East Allegheny High School. Today I'm going to talk to you about the first section within the SCUDA program, which is the belief section. So SCUDA not only is a great program for school counselors to use to analyze their use of time, but it also has many other sections within it to help you to organize your school counseling program. So what I wanted to show you, like I said, is the first one entitled Beliefs. So when you first log into myscuda.com, this is the dashboard that you'll see. So you're going to go over to the side here and click on School. And then the first section underneath School is Beliefs. So we're going to click on Beliefs. When you do that, it's going to bring you to this page that has individual beliefs, standards, and competencies. Now, these are the ASCA School Counselor Professional standards and competencies that are based on, they're in the mindsets and behaviors format, similar to the student competencies that are also mindsets and behaviors. So SCUDA has already organized them here for you. So this page is blank when you first come in. This is the Overview tab. And you can see if you try to click in here to type anything, you can't do that on the Overview. So you have to come over to Edit, click on Edit, and this is where you're able to type in your individual beliefs as a school counselor. So I wanted to point that out to you first, that when you first start to review the ASCA School Counselor Professional Standards and Competencies, and you start to evaluate your own beliefs as a school counselor, you want to do that process individually. This is something that you should do as a school counselor on your own, not with your department in a department meeting or with your colleagues, anything like that. This is the very first step to evaluate your individual beliefs. And then when you're finished with this, that's when you can meet with your department and all of you can review your beliefs together to see how they all fit into your comprehensive school counseling program. So the other thing I want to point out to you is, first of all, the mindsets here. These are all beliefs that school counselors have about student achievement and success. So these are all things that you believe that students are capable of doing. And then when you get down to the behaviors, these are the school counselor behaviors and what you're going to do within your comprehensive school counseling program in order to promote that student achievement and success. So the behaviors are divided into three categories. You can see the first is professional foundation. The second is direct and indirect student services. And the third is planning and assessment. So they have them organized, much like they have the student mindsets and behaviors organized as well. They're all coded. So BPF stands for Behaviors Professional Foundation. BSS is Behavior Student Services, and BPA is Behavior Planning and Assessment. I wanted to point out something to you as well. Under BPF 4, that behavior is apply school counseling professional standards and competencies. So obviously, in order to do that, you need to become acquainted with those professional standards and competencies. And SCUDA has them all listed here for you. Now, ideally, every school counselor should strive toward having all of these beliefs checked off and all of these behaviors checked off. These are our professional standards that we should be trying to achieve and to strive toward every day within our practice. So as you go through, initially. Maybe this is your first time evaluating your own beliefs. Check off the ones that you believe under the mindsets and the behaviors that you do under the behaviors. And then it's a good time for you to reflect and maybe evaluate, why did I not check off this certain behavior and how can I change that? Because like I said, your goal is to have all of these checked off, that you are doing all of these mindsets and behaviors. The next thing as well is after you've evaluated the mindsets, you want to go in there and pull out some of the keywords and phrases that really stand out to you about what you believe that students can achieve and succeed. So I went ahead and I pulled out all students can succeed, equal access for all students. So then once you've pulled out those important keywords and phrases, that's when you can go in here and start to write out what your individual beliefs are based on these keywords and phrases. Eventually, this section here will lead to the writing of your vision statement for your school counseling program, and that is the next section of SCUDA here. Another thing I just want to show you, before you leave any section here under school, always make sure that you save changes. If you don't do that, they will not be saved the next time that you logged in. But now that I've clicked Save Changes, remember that I checked off BPF4. Now when I go back to Overview, BPF4 is saved there for me. So as you're checking things off and you save those changes, they will show up on this overview page for you when you first click on the beliefs section. All right, thanks for listening and good luck to you.